Hey guys, ये वीडियो आपकी करियर के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होने वाला है बिकॉज इन दिस वीडियो वी गोना बी टॉकिंग अबाउट आफ्टर योर जे एग्जाम इज ओवर. मतलब अगर आपको पता चल गया है दैट यू नॉट गोइंग टू बी scoring well in your J exam, then what are the options you should consider? Whether you should take a drop year for JEE or consider these other options that you might not even know about. So let's get started. So now first talking about the number one option, that is taking a drop year for JEE. Now first of all you need to check what universities you are accepted to in India. अगर आप अच्छी खासी यूनिवर्सिटी में where you have job career opportunities after you get a degree or after you get the skills, then it could be worth getting into that university like PEC. I'm not familiar with that many university in India, but आपको खुद अपनी research करनी है कि कौन सी university अच्छी कौन सी नहीं. And after you know about that, you can then finally see that if I am accepted to this good university, then I can consider it. Otherwise, I can look into the other options and then consider drop year. So this should be considered only after considering these many options. So now let's move on with the number two option, that is drop year for abroad. So that means कि अगर आप US Canada आना चाहते हो and that also for fall semester, तो आपको मतलब एक साल तक वेट करना पड़ेगा. But is that worth it? Now again that depends on your scenario, your dream university, and all of these things are very important because let's say Carnegie Mellon University, क्योंकि that university doesn't accept spring applicants, so उस university के लिए तो आपको fall में ही apply करना पड़ेगा. But for other universities you can probably apply for spring semester, but spring semester again has its own cons. For that I'm going to recommend Google application timeline, admission timeline for this country, this university. That could be Germany, Canada, UK, whatsoever. You have to consider that and consider the deadlines in mind. For example, Germany, the deadline is going to be July 15, and you can consider that even after your J mains or J advanced exam is over, and you have to prepare at least 1 to 2 months in advance for that particular country. So that's why it is very important for you to consider all the options, keep everything open, and then decide कि ये option मेरे लिए best होगी. So this is like an elimination method that you have to consider all the options valid for you, and इस option को आप tick mark कर सकते हो and इस option को आप cross कर सकते हो. And now again getting back to the number one option, that was GE और फॉर टेकिंग अ ड्रॉप ईयर फॉर ब्रॉड. अगर आप पहले से ही मतलब SAT, ACT या इवन बोर्ड एग्जाम्स की स्कोर इकट्ठे करके अप्लाई किए थे यूनिवर्सिटी में एंड यू गॉट डिनाइड, देन आपको चेक करना है कि मैंने क्या मिस्टेक्स की. अगर आप वो मिस्टेक्स फिक्स कर सकते हो, फॉर एग्जाम्पल इट इज़ प्रीटी ईजी टू फिगर आउट व्हाट मिस्टेक्स यू डिड फॉर SAT एग्जाम और TOEFL एग्जाम और IELTS एग्जाम. अगर आप वो एग्जाम्स की मिस्टेक्स फिगर आउट कर सकते हो, देन टेक दोज एग्जाम्स ओवर अगेन एंड देन अप्लाई अगेन फॉर ड्रॉप ईयर. बट दैट इज ऑल्सो क्वेश्चनेबल, क्योंकि अगर आप डिसेंट यूनिवर्सिटी में एक्सेप्ट हो गए हो, then it is okay to go there. And for that I have a real example. So for that, the reason behind that is skills matter more than your degree. And in fact I am in a university which is ranked 150 in the United States or closer to that, or 90 to 150 according to most of the ranking websites, and I still got internship in my first year because of my skills, Udemy certification, and Coursera courses that I did. Number two, I got salary more or less equal to a student from Georgia Tech, which had ranking of 10 in the US. So that's like how you should figure out its skills over your डिग्री. एंड उसके लिए मैं आपको सबसे पहले रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहता हूँ दैट यू हैव टू वॉच टीवी सीरीज इन योर समर ब्रेक, और जब भी आपको टाइम मिले वॉच टीवी सीरीज जस्ट लाइक यू वॉच टीवी सीरीज लाइक गेम ऑफ थ्रोन्स और मे बी सीक्रेट गेम्स. आपको सस्पेंस नहीं आता कि इफ दिस टीवी सीरीज इज ओवर देन अगली टीवी सीरीज में क्या होगा. दैट्स हाउ यू नीड टू वॉच टीवी सीरीज, नॉट फॉर दोज thrillers but for skills you will be learning. For example, TV series for Android development course, TV series for web development course, TV series for JEE, whatsoever. So just keep watching and learning. Even if you are eating food, just keep watching and learning, and that will save time and make your time very productive, and you will learn a lot this way. And remember, every single second is very important. So अगर आप किसी decent university में भी accept हो गए हो, then I will recommend learn the skills, learn on your own from Udemy or YouTube, whatsoever it is, and then apply to companies with the skills rather than the university. Even GPA doesn't matter, skills and experience matters. मैं आपको बता सकता हूँ, एक और वीडियो बनाऊंगा in which I'll share how to get internship easily with the skills, and it's pretty simple. अगर आपके पास certifications हैं, and as I told in my previous videos that you can even get Udemy courses for free, Coursera courses for free, and you can like do those for free, get the certification, put on your resume and get a job. And that's more important than degree. So now moving on with the next option, that is for applying as a transfer applicant. So you can definitely consider this option. Like अगर आप एक साल इंडिया में पढ़े at a decent university college, let's say in Amritsar, Guru Nanak Dev University, or Chandigarh, Peck, Thapar, whatsoever. These are decent, I'll say, not really good, but decent universities. So if you get into these kind of universities, then if you are not liking that environment, you can definitely apply as a transfer student to Canada, US, etc. So these are the only two countries that I know accept transfer applications, but other countries may accept, but you need to find that out. And you can apply there as a transfer applicant, and in that scenario, I think in most of the cases, your fees is gonna be around maybe $15,000 to around $40,000 per year. If you can afford that, then it's okay. But my opinion is that safest option is going to be masters in the US, because as I said, अगर आप एक यूनिवर्सिटी में एंटर कर चुके हो in India, तो अगर आप skills खुद सीख सकते हो, and if you can get a job with that skills in India, then आप masters के लिए आओ, then it's like the safer option. You will have more probability of getting a job and more probability of becoming successful. But if you want to transfer, and if you can get scholarship as a transfer student, then go for it. It's like once again elimination. Do what works for you, and you can try at least applying as a transfer student. अगर आपको अच्छी यूनिवर्सिटी में scholarship etc. मिल सकती है, then go for this. Otherwise, choose this option. So it's up to you, and use the elimination method. Now, as I had said that for Germany, the deadline is July 15, and even for spring semester for countries, the deadline is around June, July, August for spring semester. So you can consider that as well. But spring semester has its own pros and cons as well. Now, I want to give you an example of my friend Apurv, जिसके साथ मैंने collab किया था, that he studies in Canada. So he pays like $15,000 per year. He went in spring semester after these JEE exams were over, and he's really enjoying the environment at Newfoundland University in Canada. But I cannot just stick to one example. So every student will have their own scenario. So you have to consider all of these options. Check the application timeline, check the admission timeline of each and every country, each and every university, and see what works best for you in that timestamp, in that deadline. So let's say that in Germany, you will see that for that university, you have less documents required and you can apply quickly, then go for that. And if you will see for other universities, कि अगर आपको ज़्यादा time मिल रहा है, that you can apply or complete the required letters of recommendation and all that in 2 to 3 months, then go for that country. So it's pretty subjective. Like आपको देखना है आपके लिए कौन सी country suitable है. Some students say that I don't like German, I don't want to learn German, or it will take me more time to learn German. So it's kind of subjective, because Germany के लिए German सीखनी बहुत mandatory, and you have to learn that in your first year in Germany. So that's what I have heard. So you have to consider all of these options and then make your final decision. So that was my opinion, but the most or the biggest takeaway is that ranking is just a number. It's more about skills than degree. So that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.